Yo, guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? What's popping? Yes, it's your boy Aki. I was with the studio Paul Way.
What's happening, my people? What's going?
Now, we had the reaction earlier in the day where we talked about emerging artists for the year, people that want, people that are looking at locking 2023 down.
Right.
And then funny how a lot of people don't know we talked about them, but we spoke about Paul Mogbolu, one of the person we want to see. Lockdown 2023 alongside Kai, Spyro, and all of these guys. So in case you don't know that person by the time you watch this video, this is
it's happening. It's coming.
And then shout out today we have Bab Odogu, Burna Boy.
Yup.
I'm going to be talking about three parts of Burna Boy.
Okay.
Him as a person, his wins and his losses, basically. And when it comes to let's start with him because I have like a lot of questions on the loss here. Whether he deserves to lose, all of that. So we'll talk about that when we get there. But Burna Boy as a person, a lot of persons have this feeling about him. As a man, Burna Boy is someone that is presumed to be a proud person, arrogant. And I've heard people say there's a thin line between self-confidence and pride. Very, very thin line. Right. Who would you say Burna Boy is as a person?
Burna Boy is a dogo. Burna Boy is a giant of Africa. Self-acclaimed, but then of course he's been able to match it up with the things that he's been able to bring to the table. Grammy wins, affiliations, Grammy nominations, big deals. I mean, he's going to concerts, he's shutting down stadiums, he's shutting down tours. He's what he says he is. As simple as that.
Burna Boy is what he says he is. For Burna Boy, we're going to see him headlining the Dreamville Festival happening on the 1st of April, 2nd of April. For the second day, Burna Boy, amidst Drake and J. Cole going to be also headlining that one.
Yes.
I missed one for my time. So Burna Boy last now certified platinum in the US. Now, it took almost, I think less than a year, close to a year, less than a year, few months to a year. At the time, do you expect this to have come earlier?
Well, with the way that the song actually became a global anthem, I would have thought that probably this should have come a lot earlier. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know what happened, but it's still a win.
Basically.
Let's not even go ahead of ourselves. It's a win. But in terms of coming earlier, I would have suspected so. I would have thought so. But I mean, it's what it is. I don't know what factors should have mitigated against that. But the certified platinum in the US, that's what we should focus on.
For Burna Boy, Last is one song that when it comes to certifications, it really has not done well. Like that. As against Calm Down. As against Siki, as against Oxlade with Kulosa. So Calm Down, Last is that song that you expect that when we're talking about the Calm Down, we also talk about the Last. But then it's as though that it's not doing good numbers. It's doing good numbers, but when it comes to certifications in different countries, it's not that song. What is your response, Ro?
Now this thing, about certifications and stuff, it's a metric to also measure progress, right? Let's not go away from that. It's the fact. When your song is certified in several countries, something to be very, very proud of, right? In terms of the speed that he's been able to do in just maybe US, and then it's not really replicating itself in other countries, certified in other countries. It could also be that at some point there were issues with the Burna Boy brand, the Burna Boy camp, and all of that stuff. Probably might not actually be the reason, but let's also take into cognizance that when Last dropped, these other songs that we mentioned earlier were also in the fall, also taking center stage.
And they had collaborations.
They had collaborations as well. So it's easy for those songs to also spiral. Last was just Burna Boy on the song, right? But that it's actually tough to actually really decipher what this is about. But I think that I would have expected it to actually be doing crazy numbers in several countries. That's me being honest. I'm trying to play safe, but let's just say how it is. I expected Last to actually be that song where it's even in Morocco, it's
the vibe,
do you understand? Even in Tunisia, even in Oman, even in countries, weird ass countries where you think that they are even closer to the sun, you think this song should be doing multiple platinum, but it's what it is. And that's also a very, very good thing for Afrobeats, because a lot of songs also came out the period where Last came out, and they were doing good also. So Closer came out almost around that same time. So yeah, so I mean, other amazing songs came out that period. So it was a very, 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 very like fierce competition. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's gotten his reward. So let's move on.
That's last. Burna Boy no surpasses 5 million streams for Spotify. Burna Boy last has sold about over 35k units in Switzerland. Burna Boy have sold over 570k units in the UK.
Yeah, yo.
What is it about this song?
Yeah, yo. That's it.
So the guys earlier, Last Light is now officially certified platinum by the RIAA. Over 1 million units sold in the US. Now that number is lost. Burna Boy lost the Grammys.
Right.
Nominated about three times, got one, lost 2.
Right.
Yeah, lost 1, 2, and then actually lost this one to these guys. Now for last, and that's one we nominated for this year Grammy. Did you expect it? Do you expect him to have lost that one? And mind you, it was nominated for 2 different categories. So why not? Do you think losing one was? Why shouldn't he have clinched one at least? You can't nominate for 2 and lose the other 2. What happened? What do you respond for that?
The truth of the matter is, sometimes we also fail to recognize the people who have also been in the category. Like, these are also like very, very strong, serious names in the category. You know, best global music performance category to South African. You know, these Batwini and these Codes. And for me, I'll be honest, I didn't know about these guys before. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, so but when this happened, I was very, very, very quick to go and Google them.
Yeah.
I didn't want to listen to anything about them. I wanted to understand who they were. I Googled them. I searched and I saw their. Bro, I'm like, yo, these guys are crazy, fam. But you know, because people have this conversation like, who are they? We try to. I don't like it sometimes when people do that, where it's like you are downplaying
people's effort
because you don't really know them.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Of course, Afrobeat was a thing at the time, and Afrobeat was going places and going everywhere. So there's nobody who will say you don't know Burna Boy. Fair to him, fair to the culture. It's a big win for us. It's a big win for us as Africans. Big win for us as Nigerians. But we cannot continue to disrespect these guys who are in the same category as Burna Boy. And then when they clinch it, we now say, oh, it was a bias. No, we shouldn't do that. For the fact that Burna Boy was nominated, that's a big win already, man. And then, of course, we expected him to win it, but he didn't win it. But we should not discredit the other guys who are putting in so much effort to be first nominated and then getting value for their work and then winning it. That's huge. I mean, let's celebrate his Africa.
Yeah, let's celebrate this guy. We'll talk about Burna Boy as a person, his wins, I guess his losses. But guys, this is where you guys join the conversation. For Burna Boy, what is that win he has for you? Let me remind you, he has shut down so many places. I said last year he says he wasn't going to do events again, he was going to just do stadiums for this year. So that's a win for him.
And speaking about that, before we close, Burna Boy can also like be recognized as one of the greatest performers in Africa.
Ever. Yeah, true.
The way he holds down the stage. That's what like it makes you feel like it's a spiritual connection where like he's having to talk to his fans and his fans are like into the music.
Stand it everywhere.
They're into the music, so it's like hitting you like he's getting to the core of it, literally everything that's about you. So I mean, like Burna Boy is who Burna Boy says he is, man.
So guys, I love you, and I can't catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful. Namaste.